Hey, how's it going, my friends? Well, this is Chuck Sherman, and what I'm doing today is I wanted to reach out and touch you like AT&T. I call this what they call a heart-to-heart. So today we're going to have a little heart-to-heart, and I'm going to pretty much share with you what's on my heart. Share some of the experiences that I've had as it pertains to marketing and building a team and things of that nature. So let's get started. First of all, sit back. I probably got some music behind in the video. Just sit back, relax, and chill. Let's chill. Let's chill. I'm not going to sing, but look. If you're getting this video, 9 times out of 10, you are on one of my, what they call lists. In marketing, we call them lists. I have quite a few lists. And you know what? What's so funny is that when I first started out marketing, I just started marketing and calling everybody, friends, family, co-workers, etc. And I really didn't know anything about, building a list and how important it was to build a list. But over the years, as a matter of fact, I've been marketing probably about 6 to 7 years, on and off periodically, joined a few businesses, and I've done well in some businesses. Some of them I've done really crappy. But let's just get to the bottom line. You know what? Some of you may be just like me. You're probably still working a job, and you're just thinking to yourself, how in the world can I literally, create another stream of income? I mean, all of these scams and all of these people out here, what they really want is your money. They're not willing to communicate with you. They won't talk to you. And a lot of you are spending more money in your businesses or trying to run your businesses than you're making money in your businesses. And don't get me wrong, I used to do that too. As a matter of fact, I've done it. I did it for years. I remember a story. I was working for Time Warner Cable, and I had a business, an online business. I'm not going to name any names or any businesses that I was in. I was in tons of them. Trust me. And I had a quest though. I was like, man, I really want to be able to spend more time with my family and get to know them as opposed to anything else. That was really my quest to get off. I had my daughter's 10 years old now, but she was real little, and I really wanted the opportunity to be home, with my family. And you know what? Some of you are working 8-hour jobs, 12-hour jobs, and it's amazing because the people on your job know you better than your spouse. The people on your job know you better than your children. That's not the way life was. I don't feel that that's the way life was really, is really supposed to be. And don't get me wrong, to those of you that are working, don't quit your job. But what you need to be trying to do is working your way out of a job. I know they got a lot of things, a job is just over broke, etc., which is true. But you in order to succeed in pretty much anything that you do, first of all, you have to have a why. And if your why doesn't make you cry, you need to get another one. At first, when I was into marketing, I was literally chasing money and programs. At this point in my life of marketing, I'm chasing a lifestyle. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, I don't chase money anymore. I have more than one stream of income, multiple streams, as a matter of fact. And a lot of you want multiple streams of income as well. Let me make a suggestion. You ever heard of that saying, the jack of all trades, but the master of none? That's true. What you want to do is you want to find one thing that you're good at first. Master that and let it make money for you first. And as far as marketing, I don't care what business you guys are in. It doesn't really matter. The main thing about marketing and the main thing about it, if you're in a business, is to understand how to market. Once you learn, it took me years to learn, but once you learn how to market and be consistent at it, guess what? You can build any business, guys. You can build any business that you want to once you learn how to market. It doesn't matter what company you're with. If you learn how to market, you can definitely build. So some of you guys that have gotten in contact with me, I've spoken to a lot of you guys on the phone. I really enjoy talking to my team, as well as some folks. Some of you are not on my team, but you're on my list, and that's okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're all marketers, and we're all striving to create a better life for our families and and ourselves. So I commend you either way. What I want to do today is I want to share some tools with you that I use myself. Now, one thing about me, I don't invite or I don't tell people about things that aren't working for me. And so this is probably the first time you got this email, or this is probably the first time you've gotten this site. But take a real close look at this site. This site is some tools that I use in marketing, to market, to build my lists, to connect with people. But let me just share something about even using tools. Tools do not take the place of communication, talking to people, and things of that nature. Let me tell you one thing about marketing. A lot of people just send out links and do drop cards and things like that, sends out tens of thousands of emails and all of that. That's not how I market. Let me just ring your ear for a second. It's all about relationships. So what I call my kind of marketing is called relationship marketing. Very important. People don't care what you know or who you know until they know how much you care. And at the end of the day, you ought to love what you do and do what you love. Now, a lot of you that know me know that I'm a nurse by profession, and I love the nursing field, and I still do. But my life has evolved to the point where I no longer have to do it. Me and my wife no longer have to work what they call a traditional job. We're marketers, and we have some brick and mortar businesses as well. But and don't get me wrong, folks. It's not. I always used to tell my son this. It's never about where you're at. It really needs, now listen to me closely. It really needs to be about where you're going. Because I remember when I first started, I was working and stuff, a regular job, and I stayed up late studying different programs and studying this and studying that and la la la. Wouldn't get to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning and still had to be at my terminal, Time Warner, at 6:30 a.m. But that was the price that pretty much we all have to pay. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to pay a price in order to become that what you want to become. But what it was is that I was just so jumbled and confused at one point. But folks, you got to be laser focused. You have to be laser focused, and you have to get started. And I know a lot of you probably heard that before, but it is the start that stops people. Once people find out what they have to do and now they got to do this and got to do that, they just don't do it at all. You have to start, folks. And some of you probably say, well, I'm too old for this, and I'm too, I don't really know computers and how to do computers. Well, you better catch up with the time, girl, brother, sister, cousin, auntie. You better go take a crash course on how to use the internet and stuff like that. It will be worth it. There are so many of us that are making a lot of money online. I literally make 5 figures a month. I can't wait till I hit that 6 figures. But I do it in my office, and you can too. But here's the thing: in order to get to a mile, you have to do what? You have to get started. So, with that being said, I want you to take a look at this website. These are the tools that I use, and you're gonna find on this website is that none of my tools are reoccurring. You got a lot of tools where you got to pay $29 a month, $39 a month. Folks, these tools are one time. You don't have to, no reoccurring fees. And to those of you that say, oh, well, you know, we should have free, I should get free. Look, nothing is free. Not even the very air that you breathe is free. You got to give up that air in order to get another one. And when you get something free, guess what? You devalue things. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. And for those of you that haven't reached out to me and we haven't spoken, hey, you know, you look at the website on the contact me. My phone number's there. You can reach out and touch me like AT&T. I would love to hear from you. And to those of you that are struggling, it really doesn't matter what business you're in. You can call me anyway. I mean, if you're on my list, you can give me a call. It doesn't matter if you join me or not. I am committed to your success, and I want you to succeed. So with that being said, we just had what they call a Chuck Sherman moment, heart to heart. And if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, I want you to feel free to call me. God bless you to be the best you that you could possibly be. I salute each and every one of you. And hopefully, I'll be glad to hear from you. Bye for now. But like I always say, not for good.